8.1.2 and 8.1.4 obtain information to distinguish between natural and synthetic materials and what kind of natural resources or matter they come from. Natural versus synthetic. When we make a natural product, we take the natural resource right from the earth and it is not chemically changed. Synthetic products are more chemically altered, so there could be new compounds, new molecules that are made. Example, the synthetic material plastic is made from petroleum, which petroleum is a natural resource, but plastic is a synthetic. Natural versus synthetic vanilla. Only about 1% of our vanilla comes from vanilla orchid plant, which is very high in flavor. And when we're using natural vanilla, we need very little sugar. And so it's beneficial because it doesn't harm our teeth, it's low in calories. But since 99% of our vanilla has to come from other sources, we have synthetic vanillin, which comes from corn syrup, spruce tree lignin, petroleum such as coal, rice bran, and clove oil. So all of these are natural substances, but they are altered or made into a new molecule, vanillin. Going back to our fabric lab, we learned that we have natural fibers or fabrics that come from plants like cotton, bamboo, flax that produces the linen fabric. We have jute, and then we have animal-based natural fibers that include silk and wool. Some advantages to natural fibers for fabrics. They are very water absorbent. That makes them a great option for bed sheets and towels. They are very soft, very skin friendly. They're very eco-friendly. Natural fibers usually have a smaller environmental impact than synthetic fibers. They break down faster in a landfill. And the plant source that we get a lot of our natural fibers from is renewable, meaning that we can get more of the material very quickly. Some natural fibers are less eco-friendly though because they use more water in plants to process, but they don't use as many chemicals. They're very strong, very durable. Due to the structure of cellulose, which makes up natural materials, most plant-based fibers are very strong. Animal-based fibers like silk and wool are also very strong. Some examples of synthetic fibers or fabrics are fleece, rayon, nylon, spandex, and polyester. Synthetic fibers are made of synthetic materials, usually formed through chemical processes. A lot of them are made from fossil fuels. Fossil fuels, again, natural product. These synthetic fabrics are synthetic because they are man-made. And they are generally extracted during the chemical process using a spinneret, which is a device that takes polymers to form fibers. The textile industry began creating synthetic fibers as a cheaper and more easily mass-produced alternative to natural fibers. Some disadvantages to synthetic fabrics: they easily melt or burn at high temperature. They break down quickly in the dryer at high temperatures. Therefore, there's always a risk of getting burns, especially in the kitchen while wearing clothes of synthetic fibers. Unlike natural fibers, they do not absorb sweat. Therefore, clothing made from synthetic fibers can be very uncomfortable in the summer or rainy season. And because of this, they are blended with natural fibers such as cotton and wool. One thing we did not talk about in class is that synthetic fibers can get electrically charged in very dry weather. And maybe you've seen sparks flying from blankets made from synthetic fibers during the night. These sparks are due to electric charges, but these sparks could cause skin problems in some persons. Synthetic fibers are not biodegradable, and they cause a lot of pollution to make and are therefore not eco-friendly and may affect our environment adversely. Natural versus synthetic vanilla. Only about 1% of our vanilla comes from vanilla orchid plant, which is very high in flavor. And when we're using natural vanilla, we need very little sugar. And so it's beneficial because it doesn't harm our teeth, it's low in calories. But since 99% of our vanilla has to come from other sources, a polymer is a useful chemical made of many repeating units. We have natural polymers like spider silk, hair, and horn or antler material. They are protein polymers. Starch and sugars are also polymers. Rubber, tree latex, and cellulose are examples of natural polymers. And then we have synthetic polymers. Rayon, nylon, silly putty, and any and all plastics are examples of synthetic polymers. Natural polymers, again, versus synthetic polymers. Natural polymers are polymer, meaning chains, many molecules linked together that can be found naturally in our environment. They occur naturally. They are not man-made. They're produced from biological or earth processes. Most polymers are easily degraded by biological or natural processes. And then on the right, we have synthetic polymers. Synthetic polymers are polymer compounds that are produced artificially by humans, but from natural materials. They do not occur naturally. Only the original compounds occur naturally. They are produced by chemical processes, and most polymers are hard to degrade naturally by biological processes. And some of our artificial or synthetic polymers or materials can take hundreds of years to degrade in a landfill. So hopefully that helps you understand the difference between natural and synthetic materials. Thank you.